Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done any sort of review. I just bought a new camera actually. All the vlogs are gonna be filmed in 4K. Some of them will be available in 4K. But I bought some new lenses too, and I wanted to do a review of one that I think is really interesting. Some of you might be debating it with the launch of the new Sigma 16mm the other night. This is being filmed on a Sigma right now, but this is the Sony 16mm F2.8 lens. It's super cheap, it's kind of old. A lot of people say it's not the greatest, but my question is, can it hold you over until you can get the Sigma 16 1.4 that was just released the other night? I mean, I think it would probably be a good idea to just film it on this, right? So we'll switch right now. Can you see how much wider it is? It's so wide, you can see so many things, which is kind of why I got it. You see I have this awesome Sigma 30mm F1.4 that's amazing for low light. It's amazing for pretty much everything except walking around and shooting yourself. You can have it out here and it's gonna look like you're right up on your nose. So I needed to get something a little bit wider, and I didn't want to wait until the Sigma 16mm F1.4 came out. You know, it's also really heavy. This is 265 grams. You can kind of see how heavy it is here. The new one is 400, so it's almost twice what this one is. That's a really heavy lens. This one that I have on right now, it's I don't know how much it is. This one's only 73 grams. It's a lot lighter than the other one. So it's great for walking around, great for throwing in your bag. It's really small, compact. You can take it anywhere. You can throw it inside of your camera bag or your backpack, and it won't take up almost any more room than the camera itself. By the way, I'm filming with an A6500, and this was originally designed for the NEX cameras, which were before the the Alpha 6000 series. So it was kind of a designed for a camera of days past. That's why it's also silver. It's really ugly. I'll show you in the mirror. Is this not the ugliest thing you've ever seen? Look at it. It's so ugly. Oh my gosh, it's so ugly. Never seen anything uglier in my life. There's nothing you can do about that. I thought about spray painting it, but it's ugly. It's a really, really ugly lens. Okay, so let's talk about complaints about this lens. Reasons people wouldn't buy it. Many of the complaints for this lens come from it being fuzzy in the edges, not sharp around the edges, and that comes from shooting with a wide open aperture. So right now I'm shooting it at 5.6, which is about where it gets sharp according to the reviews. Let me change it to f2.8 and you can tell me if you think that the edges are any blurrier, any less sharp. So this is 5.6, and this is 2.8. What do you think? Are the edges any less sharp? I think they're a little bit less sharp, but it's not gonna keep me from, this lens was meant to just have a few little walking around shots. It's a kind of a one-trick pony. It's not a zoom lens. You can't really keep it on your camera for a long period of time because it's not great for everything. It's great for a few things, and you need it for those things. The autofocus is also a little shoddy in this lens. It's definitely not as good as the Sigma. Maybe that comes from not being as sharp, but I always kind of find it hunting around, especially when I'm taking pictures. It'll hunt around for a subject to grab onto. But I've had really good luck with it in video, especially when you keep the aperture a little more closed. Don't try to get as much distinction between the foreground and the background. Everything is a little more in focus. Okay, let's talk about the good things about this lens. This lens is cheap as shit. It is $250 new. I bought mine used on Amazon and I got it for 140 bucks. If I wanted to go online and buy this new, it would be $250. And this new Sigma 16mm f1.4 is going for $450. That is a lot more money. Complete transparency, I'm probably gonna end up buying this Sigma lens, but you can get the same focal length with a little bit less quality in the Sony, and I think that's a really good option to consider. Another pro about this lens is it's super light. This one's super heavy, so you have to weigh that out when you're considering the decision. No review would be complete without a couple quick video tests. So I think the first thing is this is not a lens with optical image stabilization. My A6500 does have image stabilization, but I don't know how well it's gonna do. So I think, what do you think? I don't think this makes a good lens to do jump squats on the balcony with. Not the lens I'd choose. This lens is probably also not great in low light. I'm in my bathroom being filmed only by candlelight right now, and if this is the way you like to vlog, probably not the wide angle lens for you. f2.8 is not the worst minimum aperture in the world. Some lenses are f4, especially the ones made by Sony. However, everything on a crop sensor is higher by a factor of 1.5, so this is still going to be not as good as like a 1.4 would be. You know, all in all, I'm super happy with this lens. I'm really glad that I bought it. I think it's gonna serve a great purpose with this new vlogging setup that I'm super looking forward to putting out some real movies with soon. I think it's gonna be a good walking around, talking to lens. I'm probably gonna end up using this more, but the 16mm is gonna be really important to have in the bag, and it's definitely gonna fill the gap of this super wide focal length before I decide to upgrade to the Sigma. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below, and you're gonna get a lot more really cool travel videos coming up because we got some awesome trips planned this winter. I can't wait. We're gonna be going skiing twice. We're gonna be visiting Music City, Nashville next week, and we're also gonna do some Texas travel guide videos, so be sure to stay tuned. It's gonna be an awesome winter season, and we'll catch up with you in the next one.